The Fleet Review started in 1946. The date has traditionally been the last Sunday of June. In the old days, the officers of the club would visit each boat at its mooring in the harbor. And the tradition was that when the officers came to the boat, the owner of the boat would offer the officers a libation. I think it's an opportunity for the powerboaters and the sailboaters to come together, to really wear their finest clothes, to make their boats look their best, and to just share the general camaraderie of, we're all members of this club because we like boats and we like boating.
The Fleet Review is something that's prideful because you like to share things that you're proud of, and unless you're sharing them, you're not enjoying them.
It's such a fun thing to do, to dress up our boat and try and keep it to a code where it looks a certain way, and I just, of course, I wanted to show off my boat.
It's fun to dress up a little bit. The Chicago Yacht Club has a lot of camaraderie, and there's always something to talk about, a story to tell, or a problem to fix that somebody else has had the same problem.
We have a lot of social events, but the Fleet Review itself gets everybody together. We get to clean up our boats and make them look pretty and put our flags up and have a good time.
This is the 65th Annual Fleet Review. The tradition changed some years ago so that now the officers stand in one place and the boats pass in front of the officers. The chairman of Fleet Review has the honor of leading the parade. And then the first section is made up of the boats that are owned by the officers of the club and the directors of the club. And then after that, the boats are in groups of either power or sail, and the order within each group is by seniority number. The most senior member goes first, next most senior, and so on. As each boat passes, people on the boat lower their flag in salute to the officers, and the officers are returning salute to the flag. They're actually not saluting the boat, they're saluting the flag as it salutes them. The flags on the boats are called signal flags, and each flag represents a letter of the alphabet or a number. Before we had cell phones and handheld radio, two ships passing at sea or a ship at anchor would fly signal flags in various combinations to send messages to each other. And so what we do is we use the signal flags as decoration. The other thing on some of the boats are what we call brag flags, that boats have won for competing in various yachting events.
There's lots of rules, but in the end, it's a really cool event. This year I was on the committee for the Fleet Review. That's probably one of my favorite events, just because it's so rich in tradition, which I really love about the club.
I like the seniority idea of a club and tradition. I've done the Fleet Review probably 20 times. This year we did it a little different way than we did have in the past. The going from one boat to another boat and visiting and stuff. It's a fun club to be in. A lot of nice people in it.
Sharing the same club and being part of an event that brings us all together, I think that's important.
If I had to sum up the yacht club in 3 words, it'd be family, camaraderie, and fun.
Warm, friendly, and inviting.
Passion, friendship, and status.
Fun, elegance, and camaraderie.
It's boating, it's camaraderie, it's tradition.
You got to get involved, item 1. Item 2, you got to like boating, and you got to get in there and meet people.